Hello and welcome to episode 100 of Flippin' Fantastic
Woo-hoo!
Podcast. I am
Yes,
Mo
it's exciting.
87 official.
And I'm Amy, Beach by Repeat.
You're listening to the Flippin' Fantastic Podcast.
If you're watching this and you aren't subscribed, go hit that button right now and watch this.
Let's be real, we're the #1 reselling podcast.
Wow. Welcome, guys. This is a very exciting episode. Super exciting, right, Mo?
Yes.
We got a lot going on.
Yes.
I know. It's the 100th episode. And if you're watching, you already know by the title, it is our first annual Flippy Awards, which is all about reselling, all the exciting stuff. And we also hit another milestone of 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
And that means that we're halfway to full monetization. But that's awesome. Totally awesome.
Yes,
I'm super excited.
We are super excited.
And we even dressed for the occasion. Mo's got on a ball gown, a sequin ball gown over there. Right?
Yeah.
Sequin ball gown.
And I can't see yours,
Amy. I've got on a sequin top, and I've got a velvet J. Crew blazer. It's so nice. Yes, I feel like I'm going on a job interview. Oh, my buttons are undone. But I love this jacket. So I figured I'll wear it today. I'm not going to wear it anywhere else. Maybe a Christmas party or something, but that's so awesome. But before we start the awards, I have some things that I need to ask you, Mo, because the last episode was awesome. It was our pajama Christmas party.
Yes.
And we had some great guests. It was super exciting. Those gifts were the best. What was your favorite gift from last week that people gave?
Let me think. What was it?
I think I know. I think it was the taxidermy mouse was probably your favorite.
The gremlin.
The gremlin, yeah, the gremlin. Yeah, that was a good one. I liked that crochet wrestlers mask or whatever it was. I thought that was funny. Who's making those? Who's selling those? We also did a live last week. We were talking about the drones, which is possibly the future of eBay. I do think that's going to be the next. McDonald's is going to be droning, Big Macs across the sky.
Instead of the USPS picking up my packages, I'm going to have a drone pick them up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Instead of USPS, it's going to be UAP. Right? Isn't it?
Yes.
I've been looking every day because we live on the East Coast, which is where the drones are. And I've been looking every day. And I know Mo's been looking, and Mo saw some, right?
Yeah.
The other day, right? A couple days ago?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
My cousin who lives not in the same neighborhood, but not far, was like, there's a bunch. She goes, it looks like there's a bunch of drones out here. So I went outside and I saw a bunch of stuff. One in particular, I took a video of it. You can't tell like how close or far away it is, but to me it looked like it wasn't an airplane, because there were some airplanes, and when my husband got out his little radar thing looking for air traffic, you could see them, and they were like far to the north, because that's Philly Airport up there. This one I saw kind of buzzed kind of low across the sky, and it went really fast. I don't know what it was. It didn't look like an airplane to me. Source: I have been looking at airplanes all my life. I don't know.
Was it like red and green, like that, like those, or was it like those, like the white, the orb looking colors?
It wasn't an orb looking. It was white and blinky, but I didn't see the red and green on that one or a couple other ones that were out there, because then you could see even the airplanes that we were looking at that were well over Pennsylvania north of us. You could still see the red and green. I don't know what it was. It was weird.
Did it just come and go, or did it like move around?
It was moving fast, and then it kind of took off into the night, and then it was gone.
So have you seen any more?
No. So there was a few of them in the sky. The rest of them were farther away. So I came in, and then we went back out with his little thing looking at airplanes, and we didn't see any more. My cousin said they were there, and then they were gone. So she didn't see them either.
Last night was the first night that it was like crystal clear. It had been like really overcast here. So I was going outside looking. I know you're going to see them here. People have seen them here. I've seen it on TikTok. The closest area that people have seen was a mile. Like they actually put the crossroads and it's a mile up the street from me. So I was like, darn, I want to see these drones too.
Right.
Scary and exciting, you know? I think that's the future of eBay. I mean, Macari already does those like, I know I talked about it before, I don't know if it's Uber or Lyft. Like you can like Uber, if it's close by to your Macari stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I remember somebody, Josh, Harry Tornado, he talked about that one time that he had that happen. Like somebody bought like what do you call those? Those guitars, the Guitar Hero guitars. I think that's what they bought.
And they got it.
This was years and years ago. To them. Yeah. Like the guy came and picked it up from Josh, and then they took it to them.
I ordered something at the end of last week. I was ordering like a couple last minute things here and there. And one thing I ordered, I found it on TikTok Shop, and I found it like super cheap and no shipping. It was cheaper than Amazon. It was cheaper. I ordered it, said it would be here before Christmas. It was here like in 2 days. It wasn't Uber. It was whatever DoorDash, a subsidiary or a part of DoorDash is what it said. And I forget what exactly it was called. And, guy came and put it on my porch. He took a picture like that everybody does, and it was here in 2 days. Yeah. So it was like I ordered it from the company off of their TikTok Shop because they had like a deal and I had a TikTok Shop coupon and everything. But that's how it got delivered, like DoorDashed.
My TikTok Shop orders to always take like a week to get here. I'm like, I don't want to order off TikTok Shop.
Yeah, you have to look. You have to look where it's coming from. If it's coming from the TikTok Shop, it's almost like think of like fulfilled by Amazon, like some companies so there's a couple different places I think where TikTok has their stuff.
Yeah.
Like a warehouse, and they mail it out. And then some stuff comes from people, and then some stuff comes from China. So you have to like see where it's coming from. Yeah. This was like directly from the company, or it was coming from the company, but it got DoorDash from somewhere in PA.
That would have been fun if it was a drone. TikTok drone.
Yeah, maybe TikTok
flying
will do
over,
that.
dropping off.
If it's not banned in a month, right?
And the drone just has all the TikTok popular songs just playing as it's flying around.
Yeah,
that would be very like Back to the Future Part 2. So have you had any sales this week? We're recording on Christmas Eve. We're still working.
Yeah, how
was your weekend?
My weekend was kind of slow until like Sunday night, and then I sold a bunch of stuff, and now it's slow again. So, and nobody's shopping for anything for Christmas right now because it's not getting to you. So Sunday I did, which I thought was weird because it's probably still not getting to them till Thursday or Friday, So
yeah. What kind of stuff did you sell?
Little things. I had bought a lot of stuff somewhere a while ago. And some of it was these like hand crocheted pot holders. They're really nice. What'd you sell? I'm trying to see what I sold. I can't remember. I sold some little coffee mug, like those little glass coffee mugs.
I sold, oh my gosh, I found these at the bins. I found aluminum vintage Miro cupcake pans, but they're the teeny cupcakes. Those little miniature cupcakes you can make, maybe 1.5 inches wide. I sold a set of 2 of those. And those are basically free at the bins because, they're super lightweight. I sold a challenge coin, like an army challenge coin. I picked that up at a yard sale. I picked up a bag of challenge coins and I paid $5 for the bag. And I sold this one for $22. I've sold another one. I've sold 2 other ones. I sold these are tins, like patches for a tins machine for $16.99. Oh, and then I found this at the bins. It's a surgical catalog from 2004 or something. Yeah, 2004. It's just a catalog of surgical equipment. So you can get your scalpels, your speculums, all that stuff. I was just like, oh, nobody's going to want this because it's outdated. But it's over $37.16.
That's
I had
so weird.
I had a coupon.
Yeah.
I had a sale going on this weekend. So I sold a lot of stuff. And then I sold stuff that I had just bought the day before. I had listed it and it sold overnight.
Nice.
One is it is a bit and bridle belt. And it is the rhinestoniest belt I have ever seen. Like It would be one of those tell me you're a cowgirl without telling me you're a cowgirl things. You know what I mean? It's blinged, rhinestones, and I sold some like automotive dollies. This one is interesting. I sold 2 VHS tapes. They were used. One is Top Gun and the other one is A Clockwork Orange. I sold them to the same person and they're going to France. Clock Orange sold for $16 and something cents. 16 something. I think Top Gun was like 5. It's the
How much
original, not
shipping
the
did they
original.
pay to go to France? That's crazy.
They bought them with 2 separate shippings too. So I just
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gave them
refunded.
back.
And then I sold this morning, I sold 2 Christmas ornaments. Kind of funny because today is Christmas Eve.
I
And
guess.
this is the last one I'll talk about. We went to an estate sale and we bought cuckoo clock weights. And the guy was like, "Oh, you have to buy the cuckoo clock to get the weight." And we were
Yeah,
like,
I remember
"Ugh."
that.
We thought he was gonna jack up the price, but he didn't. It was like $5. So I would have paid $5 for the weights. The cuckoo clock was broken. Like the front of the cuckoo clock, it was old and it had part of the wood was broke off, but there was
Right.
still a rabbit on it. And Matt wanted to keep the rabbit.
Yeah.
But when we got home, we realized the rabbit is worth something. So I listed it and sold it for $38.50.
Nice.
I sold that. I sold that this morning. And then Matt's out doing Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully he sold TV and a cast iron pan, which will be the second one. Yesterday he sold a cast iron pan for $45.
Nice.
And today was 30. And then the TV is 85. So I know everyone's here to check out the first annual Flippy Awards. We should probably get started. This is gonna be awesome. And a little jokey. So because that's just us.
Yep.
I even have awards. So if you win an award, you just DM me on Instagram or whatever, and I will send you your award.
Is she
It's
gonna
not gonna
send you
happen.
your
No one.
trophy? No, but none of these people are gonna watch this.
I could get one of those, what are those things from the 80s that you would like they were like a circle and you would change the dial and punch it? You would like teachers would use them to like label their
Like
file
a
cabinet.
that was the old Dymo. Yeah, they were like Dymos.
I could Dymo that on here, your name and your whatever you won.
I'm showing the actual award, which we don't have a budget to give you. You can screenshot this and print it out and hang it on your wall.
It'll be one of those, like, if you have a YouTube plaque and then you've got your Flippy Award printed out on one of those, like, Dollar Tree frames. But we have, let's see, we have 7 categories, right, Mo?
Yes, we do.
It was, we've been working on this for, like, a couple months. There's a lot of people in the reselling community that, deserve awards.
Welcome to the first annual Flippy Awards with your hosts, Maureen and Amy.
You want to start with our first one? Our first award category is Best Niche Reseller. I don't think that's a lot of people that could fit into this category because
No,
a lot of people are everything sellers, don't you think?
Right.
So we've narrowed it down, and our winner for the Best Niche Reseller is, go ahead, Mo, you tell us.
The winner is Big Yumbo.
Yes.
I mean, look at that 90-day total up there.
71,000. And that's not even his highest. He is personally my favorite reseller, like niche down reseller. If I watch any of his videos, I am like super motivated to like go out because I started selling just clothes and I watched him like he had like 300 subscribers, I think, and he just knows a lot about what he does. And he does mostly like 99% is just men's. Mostly.
Right, it's
If
men's
he could, I
clothes.
think he would, men's clothing, men's outdoor, but he's
Right.
recently got into military stuff, which I personally like because I run across it a lot. But he's like extremely knowledgeable on like he can look at it and know by the back of the button what year that was made or what that was a Vietnam era or Desert Storm era. I'm not good like that. He's my favorite. And he's a solo reseller. He doesn't have a team. He doesn't have help. Like he'll go out with his girlfriend. She'll thrift, but she has her own store now. I think the highest I saw in one of his videos was 75,000 for his 90-day total. Well, if you need some motivation, go check out Big Yumbo. Congratulations, Big Yumbo. Contact me and you'll get your award.
so by the way, if you haven't, go back and watch Amy's Thriftmas. When this airs, Thriftmas will be over, but you got 25 days you can watch.
You ready for our next?
Yes. Next on our list is our next category is the Breakout Star of 2024. So this person is up and coming, blowing up, or whatever you want to say.
It is Wolfman Goodies. Yay! And he is new-ish to me. I found out about him from Teresa from Grams and Pops. And when she first described him to me, she was like, "Oh, I've been watching a lot of, Wolfman Goodies. He's like the Mr. Rogers of reselling." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna have to check this out."
Yeah.
And he really is. And he puts out a video every single day. Every day he puts out a video. If he's shipping, he's putting out a video. That's pretty good. He's dedicated.
That's awesome. Sure. He's going to grow a lot that way. He is one of the very few beardless.
Oh, yes. He's beardless. And he tells dad jokes on his videos. He just goes through, it's very relaxed. He just turns the camera on, walks in front of it, and then goes and sits down and talks about the sales that he's had. And
he needs to put his sweater on and change his shoes, Mr. Rogers.
He does. You know what he needs? He needs like an eBay cardigan. So he could just put the cardigan on and it says like eBay when he buttons it all the way up.
Yep.
Yeah. Or I guess I should say Wolfman Goodies across it. So he can say, "It's a beautiful day in the Wolfman Den. It's a beautiful day. Buy my stuff." So go check out Wolfman Goodies, guys, and go ahead and hit me up and I'll send you a...
Congratulations, Wolf. DM Amy for your trophy.
Subscribe to him. We put all the links below for all the winners. So and tell them Mo and Amy sent you.
Yes.
Or Grams and Pops, because that's how I found out about them.
No, don't give those two. We need the subs, not them.
But we're there. We're getting there. We're climbing. We hit 500.
Yes.
And our next goal is 1,000 by January 1st. Watching this video and you're not subscribed, go ahead and kindly hit the subscribe button and hit the like button too. It'll
in the
push
next
us
4
in the
days that we
algorithm
can get 500 more.
We have that's 6 months. January 1st, right? No. Did I say January 1st?
Yes, you did. And that's why I'm laughing.
Oh my God. I meant to say
or July.
June 1st.
July
it was
6
June
months.
1st. We'll do July 1st then.
July will
1st.
be 6 months.
Okay. So we have 6 months to get
I'm
another
like 4
500
days,
subs, guys.
500 subs, no problem. No problem.
Aim high. You got to aim high. Reach for the stars and we'll land on the moon. Come on. So who else is new this year that you've come across? I can think of one other that would have been a good like runner up. Tuition Ain't Cheap.
Oh yes.
She just started her YouTube channel. Yeah. I think she
just
started her YouTube channel in like April. I think.
Just watched a couple of hers. First of all, how does she have like adult or almost adult children? She looks like a baby.
Yeah.
She's the reason that I look at that stuff now. Perfumes and household supplies, and so yeah, she is definitely runner up.
She's also the reason. Like was it last week? I bought 28 new deodorants from the thrift store. Like they were still completely sealed and stuff.
Yeah.
Keep your eye out for that stuff, guys.
Yes.
You ready for our second award? This one is our Sourcing All-Star Award. If you listen to our channel, you probably already know who this person is.
I know.
Because
they get some great stuff.
They find the best place. They have the best places. They find the best stuff, and they get good money for them too. It's not like $20 things. This person gets. Yeah. She's raking it in.
And the winner of Sourcing All-Star is Karen, Lavender Clothesline. This is Lavender Clothesline.
Woo-hoo.
She is sort of in my neck of the woods. She's north of me. She thrifts around the Lancaster area and other parts north of there in Pennsylvania. And it's funny because you're like, she always gets stuff. I just watched her most recent video, and she and her husband, he also has an eBay store, Roger. They're like, we haven't been to this one in a while. I forget what Goodwill it was. But they actually they did find stuff, but not as much. She usually has a cart. Like, she'll go to the Lancaster Goodwill. They go right when it opens, and they'll have carts full of stuff.
Literally carts. and
Mhm.
overflowing carts
Yeah.
too, like mounds
Mhm.
of stuff.
She
So
sells everything. She sells hard goods. She sells clothes. She sells everything.
she even sells furniture, like on Facebook Marketplace
Yeah,
and stuff too.
she sells furniture. Yep.
I've seen her sell paintings on Facebook.
She sells
Uh,
paintings on eBay and on Facebook. Yeah, depending. I mean, the size. But she also has a
I forgot
booth
about that.
that she stocks up.
Isn't her booth called like Down the Rabbit Hole or something like
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
That's the cutest name too.
hmm
She lives in the what do you call it? Like the Bermuda Triangle where all the good stuff goes and
Yeah, she's up
falls into
there.
her goodwill.
Near the same kind of radius as like Crazy Lamp Lady, Jocelyn. They're all, it's an antique and thrifting kind of paradise up there. And ironically, there's a
Yeah.
place near Lancaster that's called Paradise. So there's a town that's right near there.
Oh, it's a town called Paradise. Oh, that's so
hmm
funny.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Isn't there a city called Intercourse,
Yeah, that's near there
Pennsylvania
too.
too?
Yep, Intercourse. That's around there too. All
So what
right.
is our next category, Mo?
Oh, let me get Karen. Let Karen get off the stage.
Oh,
Show her
Karen, contact me and
off.
I will give you your award, okay? Instagram, Beach by Repeat. I'll mail it off to you.
She's so busy, she'll never. Our next award is the Everything Goes into a Polymailer. And I wonder if our
Yes.
audience can guess before we say who it is.
I don't think there was a lot of choices either. I
No.
think just one person came to mind, so
Yeah.
they were
This
like default
one
winner.
one and only
So
one. I mean, there's no runner up here. This is the standout star of this category.
you guys ready? It is ADH Dave, guys. He is the king of the polymailers.
This is the truth. So I bought,
Yes.
I don't know if you remember, this was a while ago, in the early age of Trash to Cash. When he still interacted with us lowlifes on the Trash to Cash Discord, right?
Yes,
By
yes.
the way, we're taking it over. It's going to be the Flippin' Fantastic Discord if you want to come over. Nobody
Yeah.
else is on there except
They're
for
still
me and
getting
Amy
the
and a couple of
money.
you.
They're
Yeah, I
getting
know. We're
Yeah,
gonna have
exactly. They would get the money.
we're gonna have to figure that out.
What were you saying? You bought
We're gonna
something?
need a piece of that Trash to Cash money. Oh, so he did
Yes,
a horrible
exactly.
buy where he bought these. They're kind of like a Beanie Baby type teddy bear, and they
Okay.
each have a state on them, and in their foot they have one of the state quarters.
Okay.
So for whatever he was selling them for, it was like nothing. I bought the Delaware one, right? I was
Uh-huh.
like, oh, and I don't have it in here, but
Okay.
I used to have it behind me, and it was they came in these big plastic things. It's like kind of like a round display thing. It was weird, and he was like,
Yeah.
if you buy it from me, let me know if you want this plastic thing or not. And I was like, I don't want that. Well, he sent it anyway, and it all came in a polymailer.
I know those plastic things because I went to an estate sale and they had all of the Beanie Babies in those round ones. It was like
Yeah.
a round tube with a cap
Yeah,
on each end.
that's what it
And
is. Yeah. Mhm.
they're flimsy. They
Well,
were super flimsy.
this one wasn't flimsy. This one, I still have it. It's downstairs on my, like, next to my eBay table. Because I'm like, well, maybe I can use it for something someday. Because it's a sturdy plastic. But, like, there was no
Oh,
need
yours
for
is
him.
okay.
Like, this is like a hard plastic. I think I know what you're talking
Okay.
about, but this is like, it's round tube, and it's a hard plastic, and it has like you can take the lid off the top. I don't know if he had shipping or free shipping on it, whatever. I was like, don't send that to, but he did. And he just threw it all in a polymailer. It came in a polymailer. I was like, oh,
So
Dave.
did it make it? Did it crack?
No, it didn't. It made it.
How did it not crack? Was it padded or
No.
was it just a straight polymailer? Oh my
Just the
gosh.
straight polymailer like he has
What?
in his hand on this picture. That's Dave.
Jeez.
If he ever
I
gets to the
can't.
point where he outsources something, he should definitely outsource shipping.
He should just get polymailers made with like ADHD and you just market them since he's like, you can ship
That's true.
you can ship anything in a polymailer. You
Mhm.
know? You got cast iron pan, ship it in a polymailer. Golf clubs in a polymailer.
My man's like, what
Can you
the
imagine?
heck?
So Mo knows firsthand
Yes.
that everything does go in a polymailer.
Mhm. I did it. I was helping him out. I got a Delaware bear, whatever.
So Dave, if you reach out, I'm gonna send your award in
Yeah.
a polymailer. So
And you can
50-50
contact
chance.
You can contact us on the Trashcast Discord, Dave, if you ever come on there again. All right, Dave, get
Oh my
off the
God.
stage. It's time for you to go.
You know that Kevin had to nudge him and go, "Hey, can you at least show your face or something?"
Well,
Because
Kevin
people are
shows his face
talking.
about every 3 months, so.
Well, Dave, hopefully next year will be the year of the box instead of the year of the tiger or the year of the rabbit. It's going to be the year of the box for you. What's our next category, Mo?
All right. Our next category is, shocker, the best bearded reseller. We got a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
This was a hard one to pick because
It was.
you can count on one hand who doesn't have a beard.
We were going back and forth with multiple names,
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out who would be the winner of this category. So this one was not the hardest, but this one is the one that took us the longest to find a winner because we were, making sure we picked the best of the beards.
There was debating. So those of you that didn't win this year, I don't know, step your game up. Step your beard game up.
guys. Next year it'll be a girl that wins it.
But it's not me.
You're so funny. And I'm sure everybody knows who the winner of this category is. And it is Julian, the bearded thrift machine. Congratulations, Julian. And I love that name, Julian, too.
Congratulations on the beard
his-
and on the good reselling content. He's another one puts stuff out a lot. Does he
He's
do daily
cranking
or
it
at least
out.
like 30 days? He cranks out a lot though.
I have no idea. I just feel like every time I open YouTube, there is it's either the bearded thrift machine or he has another channel called I think it's called the Flip Squad with a Z. So I feel like it's either that channel or the other channel, but yeah, he's cranking it out too.
Exactly.
Yeah, his channel has blown up too. Like in the last couple,
Is he
in the
near
last
you or
year or
is
two?
he in North Carolina?
No, he's in Myrtle Beach, South
Myrtle
Carolina.
Beach. Oh, he's in South Carolina. Okay. I
He's
knew
in
he
the
was
land
somewhere
of
in there. Golf clubs.
golf clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, all those golf courses and
I
stuff.
remember watching him when he was learning about it. He was like, I got to learn golf clubs because I don't think he golfed or didn't do it much or whatever, but he learned them.
I need to learn golf clubs. I just know the like low hanging fruit stuff that everybody knows. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
oh, look for Scotty Cameron but
Right.
I don't know what I'm looking for as far as like, how do I know what kind of, like, what do I look for as far as damage? Like, do the shafts like get cracks in them or stuff? Does the grip matter?
Yeah.
Does the head I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know anything about golf clubs.
Me either.
I've never sold one. You haven't either? Mm-mm.
No.
But I do see them a lot. And I
Mhm.
see them at the Goodwill auction a lot, but I just skim over them because there's other people that do sell golf clubs, so they know.
Right. They know what they're looking at.
They're
Yeah.
already like, and that's what they're like
Right.
there to buy. Julian, reach out and I will send you your award. This kind of looks like one of those hockey awards, like the hockey cups.
Stanley
What are
Cup.
those Stanley cups? I'm not sure.
There's only
That's what
one.
it looks like. What? There's only
There's-
one what?
Stanley Cup. I mean, not the cup, the hockey trophy. It's just one.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Just looks like it.
Yeah.
Looks like it. Hit me up, Julian. I'll send it to you in a polymailer. All right. You ready for our next category?
Yes, I am.
All right. This one was also a tough one. It is the second best reseller podcast because obviously we're number one.
Obviously.
So,
and we don't feel
have
like
to
we
find.
should give ourselves an award. That would be very narcissistic of ourselves. So we want to give it to, the runner up.
And this year, I swear there has been an explosion of reseller podcasts too.
Mm-hmm.
I swear every time I listen to a podcast, they're talking about another podcast that has just started or, people have got together, and you agree?
Absolutely.
I couldn't even tell you how many there are. I
can't
swore
keep
at one
track.
time. No, I can't either. But we did narrow it down and we do have a winner for the second best podcast. And who is it, Mo?
It is the Reseller Clickbait Podcast. Ken and Corey. SSK promo,
Congrats,
aka the DOG,
Mr. Bill.
aka Mr. Bill, aka seasonal Santa. So
Yes.
if you
and
Corey,
Corey. Don't forget
yeah.
Corey.
I said Corey. I said Ken and Corey.
You
And
did?
then I had to go
okay.
back and say all of Ken's names. Corey looks the picture that you picked here. Corey looks too happy.
He does. He does look too happy. This is their actual logo.
I know.
So I guess Corey had to pick the happy face to go with Ken's happy face too.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm just teasing Corey.
It's typically
Although Corey, Corey likes to grump sometimes.
typically Santa and the Grinch. So that's their like year-round personas.
Right,
So
exactly. Yeah.
he owns it. He totally owns it. He's like, if Corey had to be in a movie, he would play Dennis the Menace's neighbor. Do you remember Mr. Wilson?
Mm-hmm.
And Ken would be Dennis. Like,
this is true.
come out and play, Mr. Wilson. Come out and play.
He's running around.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson's like,
that would be funny. If they made a musical, a reseller clickbait musical, I would like to see it being portrayed as Dennis the Menace and Mr. Wilson and Dennis, which is kind of funny because isn't Corey younger than Ken?
I think so. He's younger than me.
I think so too. I think Corey's younger than me too. Congratulations, Reseller Clickbait Podcast.
Yes. Feel free to screenshot these and use them in your branding, these awards.
This will be the headshot for Ken.
Put it on your...
The headshot for Ken.
Exactly.
Screenshot it, print it out, hang it up in your office behind you. Or you can print it out and hang it in the bookshelf behind him, when they're doing their pull-in videos.
Yep.
He can hang it right next to my sticker, as far as I know. I'm the only sticker in the background of the bookshelf.
Of the bookshelf?
On the Grams and Pops vintage videos, like the bookshelf behind him. So,
nice.
Yeah. So congrats, guys. Second best. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
No.
You will never get any better
It's impossible. Sorry. Hey, this is great, Follow us. You'll make it to stardom.
Yeah. You're still the first place loser. So, it doesn't you're still number one somewhere.
Love you guys. Bye. Get off the stage, you two.
The last one.
This is
the
our
last category.
one.
And the category is Best Reseller Couple.
Now, this was also a hard one because there are a lot of couples that resell together.
There's some like fantastic husband and wife teams that like one of them we just talked about was Lavender Clothesline. Her and her husband, they're killing it. We just talked about Julian, him and Kayla are a team.
Those two
we
do
have
together. There's
we have
homeschool
Matt,
picker and
part-time picker.
Part-time picker. Yep.
Yes. They're crushing it too. So there was some steep competition.
This was a hard choice. And it took us a while to come figure out who we were going to put in this number one reseller couple category. Number one.
We almost came to blows. When I almost came to blows fighting over.
Yeah, this was hard.
Who was going to win this?
But you know what? In the end, this couple was the clear choice. They are the clear choice. They are the epitome of reselling couples. Are you ready? You guys ready for who this is? You ready? Award for Best Reselling Couple goes to Kevin and Mike. Of course, Commonwealth Picker and Death Pile Picker. Because,
yes,
there could be no other.
I agree.
Their love story is just
dynamic.
Too good.
They are by far the best couple, the best reseller couple. Mike worked really hard to make that happen. I mean, he worked extremely hard to make this a reality because it was a fantasy. And then it finally turned into a reality for Mike. And, ask Mike, dreams do come true. I mean, and he totally made this happen. He was probably writing in his diary every night when I am going to make Kevin my friend. I am going to emulate him. I'm going to learn all of my ABCs. I'm going to learn everything about AP history because I want to impress Kevin so much. And he did. He won. He won him over. If he could have married him, he probably would have. So watch out, Heather. Mike's coming for you. Coming for your spot. Just teasing. Mike knows that. But still, come and get your award, guys. This up. We'll put it in a Polymailer. Maybe we'll send them together. Well, you probably only get one because, you know, you guys are always together.
You have to share it.
Congrats, Kevin. And congrats, Death
Mike.
Pile Picker.
Death Pile Picker. You deserve it. Go celebrate together.
Get a blue moon somewhere. You know.
Yep.
We could have had so many more categories that we had to just narrow them down.
We don't want to be as long as the actual Oscars.
I want to know what your favorite category was and your favorite winner, and let us know what categories we should have next year, guys.
If you made it this far, put a trophy in
This is the first.
Stick a trophy down there.
Stick a trophy in the comments below. And then maybe next year you'll be a winner. Thanks, guys, everybody, for subscribing to our channel. We have 500. We're super excited. We're super excited for 2025. We have some great ideas for 2025. We're gonna hit it. We're gangbusters.
Big plans. Big plans. Yes.
And then next year we're gonna be stellar. I can feel it. Maybe we'll learn the what's up with the drones. So thanks for coming out to the Flippy Awards, guys. We hope you enjoyed it.
Happy holidays.
Happy New Year's. We'll see you after New Year's, right?
Yep. Happy New Year.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. We're flipping out. Bye.
Thanks so much for watching, and check out more of our videos right here. We're flipping out.